everyone, it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, and this is my next question and answer segment where I took your questions from Facebook and I'm going to answer them for you today. The first question I have is, what are your top 3 bits of advice for someone starting out in the world of competing? I'm looking to do my first show in the spring. I still feel like I have so much work to do before I would even be ready, though, and I would have so many people telling me to go for it now. Well, 3 pieces of advice for those who have never done a competition before is, number 1, make sure you actually go visually see a competition before entering one. It's much different than looking at photos online. You have to see how the show is run, how the prejudging is performed versus the night show, what the judges are looking for, how you should stand on the side of the stage. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, so make sure you attend a show before you even enter. The second one would be to enlist in somebody who is experienced in helping out with competition preparation. There's a very specific diet, there's a very specific training protocol. I mean, you're trying to shape your body to look a certain way. So it's not just like a random workout program that a trainer could put you through. It should be very specific to you and your body. And the third one is make sure that you practice your posing. So a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on the training and the nutrition and the cardio and the supplementation, and that's all great because you want your body to look a certain way, obviously. But if you don't practice those fine details, like the posing, the way your suit fits, your tanning, making sure that you have a professional do your tan and your hair and makeup, those little pieces of advice will and the professional services will help make you look that much better on stage. So I've seen great bodies with horrible stage presence and really bad tans, and it can definitely affect how you place. So that's my advice for that. Hi Nicole, how much do you eat on the days when you don't train or cannot train at all, traveling, etc.? Are you still having 5 or 6 meals a day as on a normal day, or do you cut the carbs? I'm asking this because currently I have a knee problem and cannot perform any cardio and would like to know how much I should eat, what foods to cut off in order not to gain weight. Every day of the week I do definitely eat 6 meals a day, regardless if I train or not. If I have a really hard workout, usually around weight training, my carbohydrates will increase, but on days where I'm off, I still have carbohydrates in my diet. So I don't ever completely eliminate food groups. If you are injured for whatever reason and you're drastically decreasing the amount of exercise you do, then just be aware of the total calorie count that you're doing. Still keep the macros balanced. So you still want carbs, you still want fats, you still want proteins, you still want your vegetables and all that good stuff. So just because you're not working out as consistently or as hard, don't neglect certain food groups. Hi Nicole, besides pull-ups, what are good lat exercises? Are there any exercises that can be done with dumbbells? Lats are right here. It's a big muscle in the back, and obviously pull-ups, like you had mentioned, are one of the best exercises to target your lats, but also any type of row. Like if you only have dumbbells available, do rows, any reverse rows where your hands are underhand this way and you're pulling in. Regular cable rows, dumbbell rows, standing, bent over barbell rows, machine rows, any type of a row, obviously, is going to target your lats too. So if you only have dumbbells, that's what I would recommend. My contest diet looks very similar to what Nicole does. However, my coach has me eating long grain brown rice. I'd like to know why Nicole eats white rice instead of long grain brown. Now I know you're asking this question because on Facebook I have posted white rice. There's nothing wrong with brown or white rice. White rice is actually a great post-workout food carbohydrate because it's very quick digesting. Just because I post it one time doesn't mean that's the only type of rice I eat. So keep that in mind. I do prefer brown rice, especially as I'm getting closer to a contest, but it's good to mix it up, change it up so your body doesn't always get used to the same things. Can you comment on the benefits of full ATG, like ass to the ground squats versus benefits of half or parallel squats. Is one better than the other? Is one more dangerous? I'm so confused. Okay, well, I personally have had 2 knee surgeries, so for me to go with my butt all the way to my heels when doing a squat, it's just not, it doesn't feel very good for me, and it does cause a little bit of knee pain. But when I am squatting, I do like to try to go just below parallel, because the lower you go, the more it recruits your glutes. So half squats where you're not even hitting parallel, it targets your quads, yeah, but you're not really getting the full range of motion. So try to go a little deeper. And the last question I have is, I have badly sprained ankle and I've been trying to continue upper body workouts. Obviously, I'm limited on cardio. Are there some lower body exercises I can do that won't put stress on my ankle? Extremely frustrated. Thank you. Okay, well, the degree of injury on your ankle, I'm not really sure exactly what it is. I mean, this is going to have to be kind of trial and error. I wouldn't do anything that obviously hurts. But if you are doing stuff that's more stable, so you're putting your feet on a platform like in a leg press, that might feel a little better than doing a walking lunge where you're bending in, which may be completely out of the question because you're bending your ankle a whole lot more. So if you can, I would try leg press so you're more stable in the seat. Maybe you can't go as heavy because the pressure on your ankle bothers it, but if you can go a little lighter just so you're getting that blood flow to the muscle group, that might help. Leg extensions are great because you don't have any pressure on the ankle. Just bring the pad up a little higher if the pressure hurts. You can do seated hamstring curl where your feet are up. You're in a seated position, the feet are up on the what do you call it? You know what I mean? The mat, we'll just call it the mat, and you're curling your heels down so that it works the back of your legs and the hamstring. You could do stiff-legged deadlifts for the back of your legs. You could do wide leg sumo squats, any type of standing squat where you're not jumping or doing any type of quick movements. Hopefully that helps, and hopefully you feel better soon. So that's all I have for you this week. Keep asking your questions every week on the FitnessRx for Women Facebook page, and I'll be back every Friday to answer them for you. Until next week, keep living the fit life.